has the track 45 story ever been told in its entirety?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if you want to give us too much time.
This might be the real scoop.
I don't know if you want to give us too much time because then we'll get off track and you'll be like, what are they talking about?
You have to keep us on course. We're a little ADD.
No. I want the story because I think the story is really interesting. We're gonna brush through it because there's a ton of things I want to talk about. But so you guys are from Meridian, Mississippi. Am I saying this correctly?
No, Meridian. You had it.
Meridian, Mississippi. I know nothing about this town. Home of Jimmy Rogers.
Yep.
Big country music history here.
Claim to fame is
But I was looking at some photos of this town. This town looks very I don't know small town, is that the word?
Yeah,
Very small town.
it's a quintessential small town.
Small town's a good descriptor.
How many people? It's like 40,000 people. Like, how many people did you guys go to school with?
Well, when we were growing up, the town was about 30,000 people.
That's with the surrounding counties.
But now I think it might be a little bigger. But I'm not real sure. We went to school with 3 people because we were homeschooled.
Are you serious? You guys were homeschooled?
We were
Yeah.
homeschooled, yep.
Holy cow! How did that work? Did your mom or did your parents teach you, or did you have tutors come in?
No.
No.
That'd be awesome. No, we were.
She did most of it, yeah.
Yeah, so our mom homeschooled all 3 of us. So we grew up in school together, and
But at a certain point, like, I guess in high school we just kind of taught ourselves.
Like you do a lot of it on your own.
Yeah, a lot of it's on your own.
Yeah.
Like KK, we moved to Nashville when KK was 15. KK did her last 2 years of high school by herself. So,
yeah, she kind of just taught us how to be lifelong learners and how to kind of, to really just, so by the time I was 15, I was kind of doing my stuff online, and I moved to Nashville, and I was able to do it and finish up.
You're getting way ahead of the story.
Yeah, I did.
But I want to talk about this for a second because first of all, I loved there's a YouTube series that talks about your guys. I love that your parents are in that. And that's really fun to see. But I'm the kind of person where like, there's no way I would have been motivated enough to teach myself high school. It never would have happened. But you guys just had, or I guess Kiki specifically, when you moved here, you just had the motivation to do it. I grew up playing in bands, and it was hard enough going to regular school to show up to class because I was playing in bands, playing guitar. You guys were on your own, homeschooled. You had to find the motivation to do it. You were actually able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it was that when I moved here, I knew I wanted to do music, and thankfully our parents were supportive enough, and they let us do that and move here when I was so young and trusted us, which is, looking back, is like, yeah, that was pretty crazy. But to me, I was like, I want to get through school. I want to get it done so I can do music. Like, I know this is what I want to do, so I want to get done as fast as I can. And I was like, yeah, that was kind of my motivation, was always to get to being able to do music full time. And so, yeah.
And who were your friends? Like, as you're getting homeschooled, where were you meeting people your age? Like, what were they doing in Meridian? Were they also playing music? Were there other people? Like, who do you look back at and go, haha, we're crushing it, and you didn't believe in us? Like, who are the people back in the hometown that you guys like grew up being friendly with?
That's funny. All the haters. Now we can look back.
And now we can look back at the haters. But are there any when you're homeschooled? Maybe there are less haters. Like, I have teachers and friends and things that
my classmates were so mean.
Yeah,
bullied me all the time.
No, we actually never had a hard time making friends. I think there's like a little homeschool scene in our town, which is funny. I think there was like maybe like 200 other people who like other kids who homeschool. So like we could kind of hang with them, but we made a lot of church friends. We were like real involved in sports and stuff. So like making friends in a small town is not ever a tough thing to do, I don't think.
I mean, we did theater growing up too.
Yeah,
we had a lot of different groups of friends.
All sorts of different places to make friends. So it was actually easier, I think, because we had a lot more free time. Like, we could finish our work by 12 every day, and so we could practice instruments, do the band, go play shows, but also go hang out with friends. And like, I don't know, it was don't regret a single day of being homeschooled.